What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the next video in learning PHP security. My name is QD Azdani and you guys watching my channel Kuraiwood. Okay, so we have so far, I'll go through that again. We have learned HTML entities, and we've seen the HTML entity with the PHP self, and we came here and we saw HTML special chars or cars. You guys look at here, special chars, and we are filtering. We have filtered, we have seen the filter sanitize string, which we are sanitizing our string, cleaning a string, and we have seen the sanitize email. Okay, there are like more than 5 or 6 sanitizes, so we'll go through one by one each, and we're gonna come here, and I'm gonna comment this one. So we comment this one, and we're gonna go one by one on PHP. So we're gonna go here where it says the login. I'm gonna save this one. We're gonna see, and there is nothing here now because we left this place reserved for a login. Once we are very confident with the PHP, we know everything, we know about the sessions, we know about the files and everything, we know about the authentication, then we're going to come and work with our login, because this is your entrance, this is your entry point, because you guys don't know the user comes in, login, the user come and register. The user is not going to log in straight away if you don't know the user. So the user has to come here and put his or her credentials to make to fill the form of your website. Then according to that information provided, you guys can authenticate the user, whether the user is the user or whatever he or she claims to be. So that's called authentication. That's called when the user is already a member of your company, and the user just come in and you guys open the gate. So this, we leave it for a login, and we're gonna come here and we're looking here for different kinds of strings. So the first one we have seen, filters sanitize string and email, and if we go here, so we're gonna copy this one, we're gonna copy and we're gonna bring it on top. So we're gonna bring it here, we're gonna bring it here, and we open our PHP here. So PHP tag, and we're gonna see all the sanitizes, the filter variables. So the first one is, we've seen the filter sanitize email, and we're gonna copy that one again because that's for its string. So if you put a string, and your string is say yes Danny 1 2 3, and you guys can put a less than, greater than, you guys can put some sort of weird word, and you guys gonna come in, you guys just want to sanitize your string. So now my string's got a yes Danny 1 2 3 whatever you're here, and now I'm gonna come here and put a string. So I'm gonna echo filter var, and here instead of the post, because as a variable we use the string. So, and filter sanitize string, because I just want to go through that one again one by one. So we want to see the string, and we want to see the email. So I'll go through the string first, and now we have a string, and think of this one as the input here, whatever the users put it here. So think of this one as like this, as like input, because this works like input. Now this string holds whatever the value here, and now we're echoing, and we go echoing with the filter var. We're gonna see filter var, we're gonna see if we see this character, or we're gonna see only yes Danny. All right, so we're gonna come here and refresh, and you've seen that we have seen yes Danny 1 2 3, but we didn't see these guys here. So this is like a script, and if we put a, say we didn't see the double quote, if you've seen here, we didn't see the double quote, so that's designed for the, say, if you've done this, you're not going to see. You're not going to see this, any of this. You're not going to see the single quotation. You're not going to see any of this, because that's designed for the script. So whatever characters inside the script, you guys can't see. And now we're going to come here, and you guys going to see, we don't see any of this these guys here. All we see is just Danny 1 2 3. We only see the numerics and the string, but we are not going to see this tag or anything else. So now we're going to come here and we're going to test our email. Say we're going to put some weird stuff inside our email, and we're going to say email. We're going to say email, and we put some sort of say, if you guys put say A B C, and you guys gonna put this one, and you guys gonna put google.com, and you put 1 2 3, and you guys put it like that, some weird number, and we're gonna see how our email is gonna get sanitized. And we're gonna say echo, and we're gonna say here, instead of post email, we're gonna see email, because you guys need to pass your variable here. So we're gonna save, and now we're gonna come here and run, and you guys gonna see that ABC at Google, because some people they put some sort of these numbers as well. So I'm gonna show you the reason we didn't see this one, but we see this one, because some people have like ABC 1 2 3 or 1000. That's how you guys gonna see this one, and sanitize email allows that. Okay, so I'm gonna put an echo break. So I'm gonna put echo, and I'm gonna put a break between the lines. Alright, so that's our second one, and now we're gonna go on a third one. So I'm gonna put it next to each other so you all can see. We've seen the string and we've seen the email. You guys can use this filter var sanitize email, and now I'm gonna go on the say int, and with the int you guys can say 1 2 3 is an int, but if you guys put a dot and you put a 788, then you guys shouldn't see this dot, because that's not a int, that's a float. So you can bring that, and you guys can see the sanitize int. Okay, so all you guys should see this int, but if I put some at the sign or any other sign, we'll see which one the sanitize int, filter sanitize int. So filter sanitize should be number int. It should be number and int. Okay, now we okay. So we wanna, instead of email, we wanna do it int. So we say resend, and you guys gonna see that we have seen 1 2 3 7 8 8 8, but we did not see all the other numbers. We did not see that 1 2 3. We didn't see any of this. So this is very useful if you guys looking for just number. You guys do not interested in anything else, because it's sanitized everything here, but it didn't sanitize that one. So that's very, very useful. And we're gonna copy that one, the whole thing, and we're gonna bring it down. And that one's the next one. We're gonna see the number float. This guy here float, because this is filter sanitize number float, but this is going to take this one, and this is not going to take something else like this guy is here, but this is float, and you guys see here this is a float as well. Okay, so we're gonna come here and we're gonna see our float, and you guys gonna see here 1 2 3 7 8 8, and we didn't see any other character. All right, so we're gonna come next, and we have seen an email, we have seen a string, we have seen an int, float, and so we're gonna see filter URL. So the next one is gonna be the filter URL, and our URL say HTTP. This is called the URL HTTP. This one www dot say Korayawood, for example, our youtube.com, and just beside we put a script, and beside it we put a script again. We put a script, and we put inside our script we put alert, and because that's all of them is that high, that one's totally unacceptable for URL, because you never see this sort of URL. If you see, it means this is compromised. And we're gonna see URL, say we're gonna say URL, and here echo filter URL, because that's how you guys gonna get sanitize and URL here, URL, and that's for your URL. So we are gonna remove this. For example, we are gonna put it script, so we're gonna remove the script from here. So that's you guys, if you guys want to sanitize URL, but it's very rarely. You guys can put for the URL and filter sanitize URL. So we have seen the filter sanitize string, filter sanitize email, and then number int and number float, and URL. So the last one that we're gonna see, and we're gonna echo that one, we're gonna strip. So we're gonna strip, so we're gonna strip whatever say hi, then we're gonna open this guys here, all the text, and we say div, for example, and we're gonna see if this echo, and we're gonna put a strip, and this guy is here, sanitize strip, TRIPPED, so it's stripped. The strips used for useful when you guys wanna get rid of the tags inside your HTML. So you guys wanna do a strip, we're gonna see about the strip. And you guys, you see that you only see hi, you don't see any of this div, or say if you guys gonna have a hi, if you gotta say another HTML, some nasty code here. So if you guys wanna put a say h1, or you see inside this, or you see img here, because it's going to strip all of them and you're not going to see any of them. So the reason this inputs, whatever I write here, is the same as this input, because it goes inside your database, it goes inside the SQL. So you guys needs to sanitize this one before sending it to the URL. So you sending it to the SQL. So you guys see in here, we haven't seen any stripped. They're one of the most useful ones. So you have then seen the string, which you use for the first name, last name, whatever, comment, whatever, and you guys seen here the Google, the email, that's for the email, that's for the int, that's for the float, that's for the URL, and this is for the strip, because you guys this is very useful, because you guys want to strip everything from the whatever input, you guys can strip that one. So they are one of the most useful. I hope you guys got the idea of security inside the PHP, and you guys can use it with your form, and you can use it with your website, so for more extra security. So if you guys look in here, we have sanitized all these, so they're all valid. They are valid numbers, the valid here, we stripped here, they are valid string, there's a valid email address, because with the email you guys can do Yazdani123 or Yazdani, so emails allows this ones. And you guys seen with the number, but we have put all of the characters with the number, and float wasn't working. So this is all the filters sanitized. There are a few more, but that was not relevant or at this point of time, you guys, because you guys learning, and I don't want to give you headache, but these are one of the most useful ones. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you have any question or comment, leave in comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.